Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is your boy Manuel. In this video I'm going to show you guys the drop shadow effect in Adobe Photoshop. So the shadow is one of the effects that we normally add to test images, shapes, and anything that you would do in designing, and I'm going to show you guys how to do it. Before I start, please don't forget to comment, like, and share, and then subscribe in case you are new. Now let's get into the video. Alright guys, so this is basically how we're going to do it. You first get your workspace, or in case you are designing, the design setup is done, perfectly done. This setup here is 1265 pixels by 600 pixels. I repeat again, 1265 pixels by 600 pixels. So this is what we are going to do. For us to get a better view of it, we are going to get a black background on this one, like this, something very nice and beautiful. Black is good, yes. So we are going to get a black background. Yes, we have a black background like this, and then we get this background, and then we create our text, or we type something. So with this tutorial I'm going to type drop shadow effect. The first one is going to be drop. So for yours, you can type anything you want to do. It could be maybe a caption, or maybe anything that you are doing, but I'm going to go with this one, drop shadow effect. So first one, I'm going to type drop, and then secondly I'll type shadow, and then thirdly I'll add effects so that we all understand well. So I'm going to use a different font for this one. Let's try and get something italic or maybe cursive. So I'm going for word sounds. Let's search for word sounds, which is easy to search. Photoshop has given us the opportunity to select any font that we want. So with this tutorial I'll go with this font, extra bold italic for word sounds. Good. So we have drop. You can duplicate it by holding the command or alt, drag it down, and then you type your word. You drag it down and then type your word. Alright, so now we have drop, and then shadow. You can make this one a little small, something like this, and then use the same step to type the word effect. Effect. Good. So now that you have your test setup ready, you are going to follow these steps, or whatever I'm going to teach you guys. Very easy and simple. So just follow the steps. The first thing is to come to the first one. You select the first layer, and then you bring these layers under it, perfectly arranged. So we have drop here, we have shadow, and then lastly we have effect. Good. So you select the first one, which is drop. You come to FX, and then you go to drop shadow. So now we have the drop shadow. We are going to change this color to black so you can see it perfectly, and then we come to the settings, or the blending mode settings. We will make the opacity to be 100. The angle is supposed to be let's say 96. Good. And then the distance is going to be 46. I think 46 is good. Okay, good. So we have 46, and then we get the spread to be 4%. So let's say the spread is going to be 4%, and the size is going to be 60. I think, yeah, 68 is okay. Or you can easily change it by typing something like this. The noise is going to be 0, and then I think this is cool. So you press OK, and then you move your text down again like this. So now you can see that it's trying to show some difference between the top text and then the down text, which is between the drop and then the shadow. You double click the effect again, and then you click this plus sign, which will allow you to add another effect or shadow to the already done work. You click plus, and then you come again, and then with this one we are going to use another blending mode or section to do this one. Right, so this one we'll go for multiply here. Opacity is 100, or let's decrease it to something like 26, which I think is cool. 26, or maybe something higher, let's say 40. Good, yeah, 40 is better. We go with the angle to be 88, and then the distance is supposed to be something like 50. Okay, so now we have 50 as the distance, and then the spread can be 0, and then the size can be 100%. Good. So you can see it's showing a very big difference between the drop and then the shadow. So now we have our first thing done. We are going to move to the next one, so kindly pay attention and follow. Good. So for you to see the effects, you are going to select the first layer like this, and then you will drag it down for you to see the effect. Good. The next one is that you select these two, which is the shadow and then the effect test, and then you right click this one to copy the layer style. You copy the layer style, and then you select these two, and then you come to you right click, and then you press paste layer. Good. So now you can see it is showing the shadow from the drop coming to the shadow, and then finally to the effect. So this is basically how to add shadow to any text you are going to use for your design or anything. Let's try and make some difference over here. So we'll add let's say yellow, and then we add another color to this one, let's say green. Okay, good. So let's leave it this way. I think this is very nice and beautiful. We clear the guidelines, and then we are good to go. So good. So now this is how it's done. How to design or add drop shadow effect to your text or anything that you are using in Adobe Photoshop. I hope this tutorial will help a beginner out there or even professionals. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you in my next video. Please support this channel by liking and sharing, and also subscribing in case you are new. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in my next video. Peace out.